Hello everyone. For this Women's Day, let's start with a quote. Just like the game of chess, every family needs a woman because the queen is the protector of her king and the kingdom. Hello ma'am. For this International Women's Day, I wanted to have a small interaction with you.
Yes.
So firstly, do you think Women's Day is necessary to be celebrated?
Yes, it is. I think, according to me, according to my opinion, it is needed because every year the sustainability of women, of tomorrow, sustainability of tomorrow, and the
Gender equality.
gender equality. So, keeping that in mind, it is certainly required. Although right from the beginning, the Manu, the law maker of Indian society, Hindu Sanatana Dharma, he had declared from the first beginning that he is the law maker of the Indian history. Okay, but even then he had told yatra naryastu pujyante tatra ramante devataha. The first declaration of his law is where the naris, where the women, thousands and thousands of years back, he had told, where the naris, the women, are worshipped, pujyante, Brahmante Tatra Devataha, the Devata, the God themselves stay there happily. So whether it is in a home, whether it is in a family, or whether it is in a society, the nadis, the women have to be given more and more respect and the first priority. The first priority because the women are not only the homemaker, the house is made into home by a lady, by a nari, by a woman. It is not only that she is the homemaker, she is also the architect of any society, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
So this has to be every year like a, we don't know whether we in keeping reference with Indian society. We don't whether I am according to my opinion. We don't need to celebrate Mother's Day or Father's Day because every day we keep them
Yes.
in mind in every moment we are
Yes,
keeping,
ma'am.
and it is by the girls who are worshipping their parents more than the boys. Isn't it? Even after the marriage, it's the girls who keep the permanent relationship with the parents, even though they are far and far away. So, keeping those things in mind, I think, according to me, it is certainly required to celebrate Women's Day, not Mother's Day or Father's Day.
Ma'am, now the next question is, what do you think can be done to break gender stereotypes?
I think it has already been decreased in a decreased level. The gender bias is not as much as it was before, and because in every field of politics, religion, or sports, or science, everywhere the women are having an upper hand. And the political parties, whether it is for their own interest or for just to raise the women, the 33% of women reservation is there and now it has been increased. So there is not much gender bias, but I will say that is to pay more attention where the women just by their own hands take lift so much of bricks and then lift it up, but they are not paid properly. They have to at the same time they have to look after their babies by constructing a house. They have to lullaby the child, give them food. The women, they are not at all bothered, even though husbands and wives come for the constructions and studies, but they don't give proper wages to the ladies and the, but the women's sufferings are just unbearable. They bear a lot. There, the government has to take, or the government, or the ladies themselves have to be
Come
aware,
forward.
come forward, have to be aware they are not properly educated in the line of education as well as in the line of this daily wages.
Yes.
The bias is still there.
Next question is, do you think the opportunities are increasing than the older times for women, and do you think they are like utilizing it the right way?
It is utilized in the right way. Opportunities are also certainly very much higher than the olden days, because we see whether it is a sports girl who has brought India into the world map. She is a lady, she is a girl from a village of Bihar. Okay, so the training is given and they are given proper opportunities. They are not, gender bias has not taken place. The Panwala's daughter, she also has brought
Such a great achievement.
yes, has brought India into a greater arena of the world map.
Yes, ma'am.
So the girls are certainly not only the affluent girls are always, they are born with a silver spoon, but the few very
Yes.
poor girls also from the, especially from the North Indian side, North Bihar or
Assam.
Assam, these girls are given training like anything.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
gender bias has not taken place. Even in the field of hockey, she is also,
Yes.
from the village from a village background, and she was made us proud, our
Yes,
Indians
ma'am.
proud. So we cannot say that opportunities have not been given. Opportunities have been given. There is no bias in the field of I don't know, in the field of politics. I cannot say, but sports and economics also.
Yes.
It is the girls. Yeah, it is increased and there's not much, but the main problem is the sexual abuse
Yes.
in the children, the girls in the villages where the girls are not,
They're not aware.
they are not aware, the parents don't take proper care, the
Yes,
education
ma'am.
level is not as high. So when the educational level is very less, the girls are just, they are treated sexually. Very much that is the only problem, the cancer of our society. The
Yes.
cancerous growth is still there, it
Yes,
is
ma'am.
not yet taken. The child rape or the girl's rape or a women's rape has to be
Taken
certainly
action.
curtailed, and it has to be taken it has to be taken into consideration by the government itself, nobody
Yes.
else.
Ma'am, now how different are women from men? Always it's spoken how are like we equal to them, but how do you think women are different from men?
Women give the balance the everything. They are cool-minded, even though the pressures are building up inside them, but they never show it. They are the backbone of the home. When they are the backbone of the home, they are economic generators. They run the family. They bring the children to the forefront. Every moment they live for the children,
Yes.
and they are economic generator also, and they bring balance into the
The family.
family. Family, when they bring balance in the family, automatically they bring balance in the society.
Yes, ma'am.
So certainly in comparison, although there is a change, there may be the sharing the work, household work is
Yes.
done by the husbands or by fathers, but the main role is still, especially the child rearing or the child growth or the child development.
Yes, ma'am. Coming to another important question, how do you think men can support women empowerment?
Men are supporting. We cannot say that.
Yes, they are supporting, but my question is like, what are the ways you think they can help us?
They have to be totally tolerant towards the women's growth. So when an opportunity is given, they should come forward, or there when there is a bias or any unfortunate thing happens to any women, the men should come forward. It is
Yes.
always the ladies, any case, they make the ladies make themselves united, make a protest march, and they bring into the notice of the
Change.
government. Why can't the
Men do
men
it.
also do it? Because it is an injustice to the
Society.
society. It
Yes.
is not a particular section of the society. It
But as a
is
society as a whole.
as a society as a whole. So I think the protest march, when it is already the domestic violence, it is
Yes.
so much in especially in North India. Whether sometimes even in affluent families also the domestic violence is much. So when domestic violence is much, the ladies come forward and put across their pains, their sufferings. All the ladies get together, but I think
Can be accompanied by men.
men also should put forward. Then when they come, there will be a great change in the awareness of the people, in the collective support. With this collective support of men and women, there will be a certainly drastic change.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
that is what I think.
Ma'am, this Women's Day, that is March 8th, the theme is Sustainable Tomorrow with Gender Equality. Would you like to say something on that?
The sustainable tomorrow is if we are keeping present the past. We had to always say, even in the past, Maitreyi, Gandhi, Yagyavalkar, all these rishis, they supported Maitreyi and Gandhi. They
Yes.
had a special voice as per the even in the Vedic age. Okay, so certainly the status of women came down. There was a tremendous change. There was caste difference. There was varnashrama. All these things happened, and then the position of the women in the society declined.
Decline.
So they passed, but now again with so much of awareness, there is a change. So if we keep the present alive, we will keep the future also alive.
Yes.
And the present, past, we have to learn the lesson. Present, we have to know where
the
we
changes.
stand, where we stand. And this present will focus the future,
Future.
will determine the future. So if the society, if a nation, we cannot call down a society. If a nation has to be developed, if a nation has to make its place in this world, India has made a place in the world, there's no doubt about it. But some corners where the foreigners are waiting to
Yes.
look upon, yes, there are again so many. I am talking mainly the girls who are unprotected
Yes.
when they come from the office. There are so many cases in Bangalore, there are so many cases going on in Delhi, throughout India, and this is the focus of the foreigners
On India.
on India. So these dark spots have to be eliminated.
Yes.
These dark spots have to be removed. Until and unless these dark spots are removed, the nation has to
Yes.
that sovereignty, that independence, that will be little fragmented.
Yes. Thank you so much, ma'am. Very beautiful answers. Thank you for your
I'm
time.
just conclude it with a song.
Yeah, sure. We will be very happy.
मैत्रीं भजत अखिल जगेत्री मैत्रीं भजत अखिल जगेत्री मैत्रीं भजत अखिल जगेत्री कामपि युद्धं त्यजता स्पर्धां त्यजता युद्धं त्यजता त्यजत परस्परेष्वाक्रमणं मैत्रीं भजत अखिल जगेत्री. This this is a song where it was sung in UN by M.S. Subbulakshmi and was written by Shankaracharya. So he says that you develop the quality of Maitri is togetherness.
Yes.
When you become together, when your contribution is a form, is the ultimate result of togetherness to the society, you will not go for war. Yuddham tyajata.
Yes.
Please don't go for war. And please don't forsake the competition. Spardham tyajata. Spardha also tyajata. This noble feelings are brought only by women.
Yes.
It's not by the men. So women, they are trying. The men have to follow. The men have to that togetherness, the joint effort. It is not now onwards. It should not be the women's effort to build their home or nation or society.
It should be
It should be
together.
the togetherly by the men as well as the women.
Thank you, Anna.